Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Mostly been doing review videos and pickup videos sparingly. But for this video, I'm going to, I pulled, I think it's 12 movies from my DVD shelf that I would love to see get a Blu-ray release at some point. I say a lot of these probably never will, but they're just ones that I would love to see come to Blu-ray that I've enjoyed either growing up when I was younger or now, which I still enjoy them now, but I grew up with some of these. And if, you know, if this, if you like this video, want to see a part 2, I could keep going. There's plenty more up there for a part 2.
DVD collection if we need to.
I don't know about that because there's some I don't know if I would keep, but cause I do have to watch some of them still. But there's still more I could pick out that I know I would definitely want to see a Blu-ray release for. So I can definitely keep going, and then Ashley can show you some of hers that she wishes would get a release.
I don't have as many as you do for that.
No, her video would be shorter. It wouldn't be, probably wouldn't even be 10 movies, but so.
I don't know about that one now. Maybe 10 movies.
At least one round of 10, maybe 2 rounds of 10.
Maybe 1 or 2 videos.
But I haven't seen over here, so we'll just get started. First up is one I watched as a kid. It's cheesy. It's not a good film, but I enjoy it, and that is The Little Vampire.
Hate that movie.
Wife hates this one. I enjoy this one a lot. I grew up with it. Guilty pleasure, if you want to call it that. Just a boy who befriends a vampire child and helps his family and they become his family and the vampire kid's family become friends. And it's just a really fun little ridiculous story, ridiculous movie that I would love to see get a release on Blu-ray. Let's see, where am I going to put these? Until I get down here, yeah.
I got your knitting.
Next is one that I'm surprised still hasn't got one, but it is Touchstone, so that's probably why. And that is Bubble Boy. This is Jake Gyllenhaal's film. Basically, he lives his life in a bubble, and he ends up going on this trip, this little adventure, and it's just a very funny, fun comedy that I wish had got a Blu-ray release. I wish still would get a Blu-ray release, but we'll see.
Did you know that Jake Gyllenhaal's name from where he's like from and everything, or like I think it's like Scottish or Swedish or something. Anyway, It's actually pronounced Jake Gyllenhaal. People just say Gyllenhaal.
Or Jake Gyllenhaal. Gyllenhaal. Okay. Next is Malibu's Most Wanted. This is a ridiculous comedy. Jamie Kennedy's hilarious in this. Basically, I mean, it's just him acting like he's a thug, or a black guy, basically. And it's just a very fun, ridiculous comedy that I enjoy. His dad's like, I think what is his dad? He goes by B-Rad. His dad's like a governor. He's a candidate for governor, and he's like the embarrassment of the family because of the way he acts and everything. And I think he tries to set it up to get him to realize he's not the person he's portraying himself to be or something like that. They like hire these guys to try to scare him straight, basically, if I remember correctly. So, but yeah, I love this one. This one's hilarious. One of Jamie Kennedy's best. Ashley only loves him from Scream, so.
Who?
Jamie Kennedy.
Randy.
Randy.
Yeah.
Yep. Next is Summer Catch. This is one that I just watched, a couple years ago, I think.
It was about 2 years ago.
And hate that I took so long to watch it, but this was such a fun summer film. I'll probably watch this again, probably this coming year. Very funny. Matthew Lillard's great in it. It's funny, I had 2 movies with Scream actors back to back there.
Yeah.
But Freddie Prinze Jr. is good in it. There's good chemistry between him and Jessica Biel. So, yeah. Wish this one could get a Blu-ray release. I have looked after I picked these, and I didn't see any Blu-ray releases for any of these unless it's like overseas, but I don't count those. I'm talking about like a U.S. release. Next is Joanna Man. This movie is hilarious. Miguel Nunez Jr. plays our main character, and he's a basketball player who has gotten into a lot of trouble, and he gets banned from the league, and he finds a loophole by dressing up as a woman and joining the WNBA to continue playing basketball. And
She's the man in soccer.
Sort of, yeah. But I think this one's a lot better than She's the Man.
Whatever.
It's hilarious. I think this guy here is hilarious. It's funny as crap in this movie. Or you can see him right there. He actually ends up falling in love with his female character. So, just a very funny movie. I really enjoy this one. Wished it would get a Blu-ray release. Next is from my childhood. I didn't see a Blu-ray release for it. Maybe they'll get one eventually, but that is Dave Arquette in See Spot Run. This was a fun family comedy, early Dave Arquette. But it's been a while since I've seen it. But I remember enjoying it quite a bit. I've been tempted to watch it here and there, but there's just so much to watch that I haven't got around to it yet. But definitely a childhood favorite of mine that happy at least have on DVD, but wished I could get a Blu-ray for it. Next we have The New Guy. DJ Qualls, Eliza Dushku, Zoe Deschanel, Eddie Griffin. Really good cast. Hilarious movie. Basically, he's a geek, if you will, and he gets kicked out of his school. He goes to a new school and he tries to be this tough badass guy with a new, tries to redo his whole reputation and be this badass, and it's just a very funny comedy that I wish could get a Blu-ray release, because so many good titles that have yet to get one. Switching up from the comedies, going to a sad drama, and that is My Life. Michael Keaton, Nicole Kidman, in a just rip your heart out film. If you can't cry or feel any emotions towards this film, then I don't know what to say on that one. Basically, Michael Keaton's diagnosed with terminal cancer, and it's him leaving a video diary for his soon-to-be newborn son, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
And because he won't be around when he is born. So, just such a sad film. It's got some comedic moments, definitely in it, but just it rips your heart out. That's for sure. Next is one from my childhood. I've not watched in quite a while, but it's from the writers of Anaconda and special effects creator of Jurassic Park, and that is Komodo. Like I said, I've not watched this in several years, but this was just a very fun creature feature about this island that has these big Komodo dragons on it that's killing people. And uh, it was just a fun creature feature that I've enjoyed over the years. Next is another drama, sad drama, and that is Mask.
I like that one a lot.
This is another film that will rip your heart out in the end, starring Cher and Sam Elliott and Eric Stoltz as Rocky Dennis. Basically, a story of a kid with a deformed face and just his life leading up to the sad part of his death. I mean, it's a little bit long. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes, but I don't really feel the runtime for it. I think because I'm just so invested in the story. But it is such a very great little film. Next, back to the comedies, getting a little lighthearted here with Sorority Boys. Basically, let's see. It's been a while. It's been a while since I read it. Make sure I read it. I can tell it right here. So basically, it's the high-heeled hijinks begin when three falsely accused frat brats find themselves booted from their brotherhood into the neighborhood. Short on cash and desperate, they use pancake pantyhose and pluck to pledge the ugly girl sorority. So they basically try to get back in by joining their sorority. So they just dress up as drag and join the sorority, and once they get in touch with their feminine side, they realize that they weren't treating. I think they basically weren't treating women right. So it's just a very fun comedy. It's from Animal House. It says Animal House meets American Pie, but I enjoy this one. I
hate both.
You don't like American Pie?
No.
Oh. But yeah, just a very fun comedy that I've not seen quite a while. I need to rewatch that here soon. It's been quite a while. And next and last here is a film that is based off of true events. It's from the director of Kids, which I own, I believe. I need to still see it. And that is Bully. Starring Brad Renfro, Nick Stahl, Beju Phillips. Am I saying that wrong?
I don't know. I don't know that one.
But basically about a kid that is just mean to everybody, and they end up taking their revenge on him in the end. Like I said, it's based off a true event. I enjoy this one quite a bit. It is a dirty film. They do show quite a bit of nudity and sex in it, but I thought it's still really good, and definitely have to revisit this at some point. But that is everything for this one for movies I would like to see get Blu-ray releases. So if you want to see more, let me know. I can always do a part 2. But for now, that's it. So please comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we will see you all in the next one.